Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, The Cutest Little Thing, Upcycle with Andrea. I am Andrea, and I thank you so much for hopping on to watch this video. If you enjoy it, I hope that you will consider giving me a like and even share it out with a friend who you think will like it too. If you love thrift flips and upcycling and home decor, DIYs, and all of that, I hope that you will hit that notifications bell where you don't miss any future videos. Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel, The Cutest Little Thing, Upcycle with Andrea. I am excited that you hopped on to join me for today's video. If you missed yesterday's video, I hope that you will go back and watch that. And if you are not aware, we are doing a series this weekend, a It Is Fall Y'all series. It's a 3-day, 3-video event. So that's a video uploaded every day for 3 days. So the first one was yesterday, which was Friday, and that was on our faux blueberry pancakes and syrup bottles. So if you missed that, go over and watch that. And then tonight's video, you're in for a treat. And then one last video will be uploaded tomorrow, all fall themed. Of course, because it's fall, y'all. That is our little series that we have going on. So I just wanted to do just something a little special for the fall season. I love decorating for fall. I enjoy all of these projects and DIYs and thrift flips that we've been doing together. I hope that you've been enjoying those too. And if you have, and if you enjoy these videos, I hope that you will consider giving me that like and share it out with a friend who you think will like it too. Also, don't forget to ring that notifications bell and personalize those notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. So we are just going to continue on with this series with tonight's video. And again, I thank you for watching, and just stay tuned for lots more things coming your way. I will be doing some Christmas DIYs, projects, and thrift flips really soon. I have some in the works. Very excited about the Christmas season approaching us quickly, and I hope that you are too. Thanks again for watching, and we will get to our video. For this project, I have some more of these glass candlelight tea light holders. I had some more in my stash. I've already painted this one orange, one coat of the pumpkin in the Waverly. And if you haven't guessed it already, we are going to turn these into pumpkins. I know I recently did a video and I did like a pumpkin cloche. I hope you guys aren't getting tired of these. These are just so fun to make, and they sell really well in my booth. So I have a paint mixture here with some baking soda and the color Mineral in the Waverly. I'm going to paint two of them. I'm going to paint all three of those. The one I'm painting now, of course, and then the two smaller ones. But with the two smaller ones, I am going to do a blending paint technique. But for this one, I'm just putting on that coat of textured paint. Again, I just added some baking soda to the color Mineral. I end up doing 2 coats on this one, 2 full coats. And if you're not familiar with adding that baking soda to your paint, it's a great way to get some texture. And once it's dry, it just gives it a concrete finish. Now for these 2 little ones, I'm just adding that Mineral textured paint. I do 2 coats on those. While that paint is still wet, I go in with the color Pumpkin, and I just blend that into the color Mineral. And I get a really pretty color. And I'm working in sections so that my paint doesn't dry, because when you have baking soda in your paint, it does tend to dry quickly. So it works better to work in sections so you can get that paint blended really well before it dries and you get the look that you're trying to achieve. So I just continue blending that paint until I get the look that I want. And then, of course, I just sit these to the side and let them dry really well. And then we'll be ready to do our pumpkin embellishments. Okay guys, now on to these. This one, I'm going to do the foam block and the florals coming out of it. Okay, this one, I have a big stem picked out. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and put our stem in this one. And then we're just going to embellish that top. Okay, and just stuffing that hole with some paper shred. And just hot glue some moss around that top. And look at that, that's already super cute. And I got the stems and the moss on our little ones here. And look how cute those are. Okay, now that those pumpkins are finished, I have this stand here I had in my stash. And I'm going to paint it with the color Cashew mixed with the color Plaster. I'm going to give it a good coat. May even need 2 coats possibly. And then I think I will go in with some antique wax and distress this stand. And then I'm going to put our pretty orange pumpkin. Sorry guys, I can't get my camera set up right today. I think I'm going to use the pretty orange pumpkin on our stand. Okay, now I'm just working that antique wax into the stand. I'm just offloading it onto my lid. Now I'm just going to brush it on these legs. Now that our stand is ready, I just put a foam block there and then hot glued that pumpkin to that foam block. Now I have these florals. I mostly got all of these florals from Amazon. I did have some of them in my stash, but I'm just starting with that boxwood and I'm just sticking that into that foam block every couple of inches or so. That's just kind of my base floral or greenery plant. And I don't have to reinforce with hot glue with these because they are sticking into that foam piece. Next, I have some eucalyptus garland, and I'm just kind of sticking that between the boxwood. I love this eucalyptus garland I get from Amazon. Now on to our open top pumpkin. I'm just going to fill it first with some filler. I had some paper shred. I also had some pieces of ribbon and fabric and things like that in my stash. Then I cut up some foam blocks, some little pieces, and just stuck those in the top. I then put a piece of just cut burlap there just to hide all of that filler we had in there and to hide those foam blocks. I had some pampas. I really love this pampas, and I love the neutral tone that it had to go with our pumpkin. And I also had some cotton and pine cones and different twigs in my stash. I just kind of cut all of those up into pieces and stuck in those foam blocks and just sort of made a neutral toned piece here for our pumpkin. I thought it turned out super cute in the end, but I do end up changing my mind completely. After I got it done, I decided to put all three of those pumpkins together, and I ended up wanting to add in some orange just so it would go with those other two pumpkins on each side. So I am terrible for that, guys, changing my mind sometimes like that. But you'll see here in just a minute. I did add this cute raffia bow with a little pine cone in the middle, which turned out really cute. Okay, y'all, don't get me, but I changed up the floral arrangement in this one. I found these florals in my stash, and I still added a little few pampas here and there and the ferns, but I love this. I love the colors with this color, and look at the little bird I added. I just think that is too cute. Now I need you guys to help me. I don't know if I should just leave this as is, if it's fine, you know, how it is. Or I've thought about adding, I have this transfer, and I thought, you know, the little bird would go, you know, with our little bird sitting up there. Or I have just like these little, hold on, let me find it. Here it is. These little transfers I ordered off of Etsy, and just maybe do the word lovely. So I'm not quite sure. For right now, I'm going to leave it as is. Just let me know what you guys think about that. Now to get these staged up, I have this tray. I had it in my stash. It was a silver tray, not real silver, but I went and I chalk painted it. Well, first I spray painted it black to prime it. Then I chalk painted it black in the color ink in the Waverly. And then I went over that with antique wax top and bottom. And then it's got the cute little feet on the bottom. So I'm going to use this to stage up the other three pumpkins that we did together. So I'm going to put that biggest one that we did in the middle. And let's see, I might sit it on a piece of burlap. And I may kind of put some little pieces of foam underneath just to keep it stable. Okay, and then for our two little ones, we can put one on each side. And again, I think I'll do some of the little foam pieces underneath just to keep everything stable. And once I get it how I like it, I may even put a dab of hot glue under each one just to hold them in place. And then I can kind of stick in some little leaves and just sort of embellish it a little bit with some florals and things that I have here on hand. You can do a little piece of eucalyptus garland, and just look how cute that is, I have one of these. I may have another one somewhere. Just kind of put that and my little acorns here. I might could put a couple of those, maybe one there, one over here. And I will hot glue everything to secure it in place, but I just kind of wanted to give y'all an idea of how these could be staged. Look how pretty, what a beautiful centerpiece that could be, or sit it on a table, on a shelf, or anywhere in your home for a beautiful fall display. I hope you guys enjoyed this project. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.